So that'll go straight to the poop water tank. And it doesn't have an output yet, but I can very easily divert it over. Now I have this set as insulated, but I don't strictly need it except for in the room. I don't even need it in the room per se. I only did that because it was going to get cold in there. I'm going to keep it at this. Let's just go over. And as much hiding of the stupid pipe as I can, the better. Straight over. And then we do a liquid pipe bridge, and then the output, let's rotate. There. Alright. You were out for the last 2 weeks. Is that right, Hokey? Did I do that? Is that what I did, Lynn? That defeated Okay. Hoi 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 hoi. Connection not the best. Yeah, if you have a bad connection, that's when you'll really see the issue. Alright, so as soon as they're done with that, I can lower the priority on this airlock. There you go, back to 1. Because I don't want that to be a 9. That would just be weird. Confirmed as a stud. Well, thanks, Hokey. Chopping up the 40 booth coin subs are wondering how much emotes they can use if you're getting a time. What's your favorite game to stream? Do you mean how long can you use an emote? Is that what you're asking? Because when you subscribe, you get access to the emotes for 30 days. Like, subscribing is a monthly thing. And you can use them as much as you want. I'm not sure if that's what you were asking, but I hope I answered your question. What's my favorite game to stream? I don't know, I kind of enjoy playing DST, because I get to play with everybody, but with the Oni updates, fuck man, when a new update comes out, I just want to play Oni. Here comes the water. Oh god, don't get stuck. Run! Run, GameCube, run! Now this thing has poopski water, and it'll finally start pumping it into this little setup. I'm curious to see if it's going to push this water out, or if I need to delete it. I think I need to delete it. We have a little arrow on them if you need remembering rotation. Yeah, I just have a habit of looking at the colors. David, thank you for the 100 bits. I appreciate it. Thank you, dude, for that support. Like, that's much you could spam in chat before being smote by Volx bot. Oh, now what's going to happen here? Nothing? Just not going to push the water? I figured. So I have to break all of those pipes, and that would cause a small flooding problem. It wouldn't be the end of the world, and it'd be easy to just direct right back into the reservoir. You know what? Let's be cool kids. Let's direct that right back in the reservoir. If I have to break it, the least they can do is not lose it all. Let's open that door. Easy peasy. So, let's kill the liquid pipes in this room. Hopefully that doesn't get rid of the liquid pipe bridge. All this because these need poopski water. Keep the door open too. Look at that stupid polluted water right there. Messing with me. Polluted water causing a problem. Where's that polluted water? Oh, they broke like the one that had polluted water, I think. Bastards. Bastards screwing with me. Here, you know what? Just red alert. Go mop it up, then go to bed. Yeah, you fix your mess. Okay, you fix your mess. You done? Alright, you go to bed. Thanks for the info. I used the rest of my bits for the last one. No problem. B-Zip, thank you for that host, man. Yeah, appreciate it. What's up? There's still poopski water in here too. Yeah, that water was just we're just gonna mop it up. I tried to save it. I tried to be a cool cat, but the hatch just drowned. Lol. You know, I feel tempted to revert that save because that was dirty. Like that water should have just did what water does and got the fuck out of there. What? Fuck you, Oni. I can play this game too. Ha! Alright, what's up, Ryan? Oh yeah, I have this whoopie pie I'm supposed to eat. I should eat a whoopie pie. Lynn made whoopie pies. There's probably none downstairs. They're probably all gone. Alright, we're gonna save the hatch. We're gonna priority 9 save Senor Hatch. Everybody save Senor Hatch. Save Senor Hatch! Save Senor Hatch! Save Senor Hatch, I say. Poop pie? Whoopie pie. It's a whoopie pie. Why isn't Lynn playing? Be sad that you're not playing, Lynn. You gotta play for Bicep. Totes can. We're gonna make her make a new world. There. All the water mess is gone. How about it? And buildings 9. Break. Lock the stupid door. And then let's put our ladder back down. Nope, I don't have the priorities. That was weird. Your phone's at 69%. That's the ideal percentage. I think it uprooted. It uprooted that plant. Rip. Now we set this back to 1. We'll fix that, and then we just say, hey. Oh wait, is just. There's just this. What? Is this? How did the seed get there? How did the mealwood seed get there? Lynn, did you not sleep? She slept, Rhyme. Okay, sweep up all this crap. Shut the door. Set it to auto. Set the auto, I say. Set it to auto, I say. Who's idle? Scal, you're just gonna have to bathe in poop. That's your punishment for what you just did. Why were you even here? I can't even think of a reason as to why he was here. I feel tempted to let Scal just drown in poop water, but I ain't that mean. Alright, Scal, I'll save you. You can go pick up that stuff and build your ladder. There you go. You can build your way out of here. That's your punishment. Halfway through the stream, Lynn plays LOL. Nah, she doesn't want to play Oni, and I want to play Oni, so... It's easy. You've watched me play it 100 times. You've got this. I don't know what you were doing there, Scal, but you're okay now, man. So we got all that poop water out of there. There's plenty. Ooh! There's 2 more geysers up here. Oh, dude, that's cool. That's convenient. That is awesome. Wow. This question's been asked a million times. What does the update offer? Exclamation point Oni update. Minzy Pan. It'll give you a link just to like the whole thing, but mainly it's a revamp on plants and agriculture and that whole shebang. And there's irrigation and there's new recipes and cooking's more important. There's all kinds of cool stuff. You're about to sneeze. The 10 booth coins. Thank you, dude, for the booth coins. Much appreciated. And also, it planted another bristle blossom, so I got another seed somewhere. I don't know. Thank you, man, for that support. And hallelujah, geysers. That's good news. Okay, so let's get on with the whole crop irrigation thing here real fast once more. I'll stick with sandstone. So this is going to be a 9 because I want this finished. So shade across, and then I think I did this like this time. And then hold on. There are pipes here that never got killed. I thought I ordered them to do all of it, but they didn't. A little over 100 times, just a little bit. No penis base, Minzy Pan. slightly different base. I tried. So again, it was like this, over, down. Okay. And then same ordeal. Got it. Good enough. Are they just eating meal ice now? No, I made a bunch of frost buns earlier, Bicep. I made a bunch of frost buns, and we have some bristleberries and things. No diver's lungs, denied. A for effort, thanks, man. But the power bank thing, I'm putting it off longer than I think I should be. I need to do it like now. I could do another row of these things now. Why don't we do it? So fertilizer maker. Of course, we would want more Weezewort potential. And that's that. So that's going to need an airlock. Now, this is natural gas, and I don't want it anywhere other than in the system. So I'll double airlock with the hopes that it's just not going to leak out. I don't know if that's going to work the way I want it to, but maybe I should put the airlock. Well, with this design, an airlock here. I wonder if that'll cause some derps. We're gonna do this. This is gonna look a little derp, but fingers crossed. See how this goes down. No natural gas can escape. Code edit. Oh Christ! You love your title. What's your title there, Hokey? So I think I messed up one of the pipes too. What's going on here? Oh, that was an unintentional whoopsie. So those there. Wait a minute. Why did I do it that way? Oh, I derped. Derp. I mean, that kind of works. Either way, that kind of works. That kind of works. Doesn't matter. Whatever. As long as everything is being irrigated correctly. What's the matter? Now, is this being irrigated? Fertilizer. And it says water. Is there water here? That's an oxygen pocket. Are these getting normal water? It doesn't tell me it's not water. It tells, like, it's not yelling at me. It's gonna tell me my predicted yield. No, that says awaiting irrigation. I think we have to break them. Oh, your rank. I see. I think we have to break them. Do empty empty storage. That's true. They're just gonna eject the water out, or are they gonna pick it up? I'm curious to see what this does. Cancel empty. What do they do? It's a priority 9, so somebody should come here soon. What are they gonna do? Are they just gonna eject the water, or is someone gonna like pick it up and put it somewhere? Because no one's doing anything right now. Interesting. Yeah, switching your farm around is definitely not something that's gonna be fun. I don't want to ever have to do that again. I have tons of sleep wheat. Holy God, I can make so much food right now. Night, AJR. Have a good one, bud. Have a nice night. Oh, the farm grew. That's what happened. Holy cow. How can I get in the room? Ah, this is open. This is auto. They can go through here. It's current state auto. They can walk through the door. I mean, I can open it, but it doesn't say unreachable. They're just not going to it. So that confirms this version hasn't got that update. And yeah, that's definitely not working. Can't cancel empty, so that ain't working. I'd have to break it. Which means I'd have to uproot it and break it again. It's great. Well, if I don't do it now, I'll never get finished. Note to future self, never ever have to switch your irrigation around, because it's a damn nightmare. That is not fun. Oh, they're still finishing up. Oh, they're even doing the piping. Nice, the gas piping's laid. Can they reach this? Oh, that's what Scal was doing. That's why he got there. How many fall evades are in the queue? Do you have enough to keep going before vacation? I have enough until vacation's over, yes, Hokie. So, they are backed up. If I win, add me, don't skip me. If you win, I'll put you in the colony, man. How's fertilizer delivered to the farmers? They delivered, as far as I'm aware, BSIP. So, now I have to get rid of buildings. I don't have to be really careful about this. They might get stuck. Again, they can walk up here, but they can't get out. They can get out on this way. No, they get stuck. Let's do this slowly. Like little areas at little sections at a time. Okay, so food again, hydroponic, use copper. Alright, is it just straight up tons of bottled water? 122 grams. There's more in there, wasn't there? Is that on the bottle? How much? That doesn't tell me what's in there? There's 5 kilograms in each one of those. Well, I mean, if I make food, they can pick that water up. Because they don't have access to the water supply, so that's not really... Oh, guys, don't go down there and build. That's not really that bad. I ain't overly concerned about that. Rokisha, get the fuck out of there before you die. You guys are suicidal as all get out. Food, hydroponic, once more. There. You love him for that. John is just working for her life because, you know, actually, she can't get out of here. We're drawn to you. Stress is managed. Food's holding strong. I'm not cooking either, so that's nice. The last little batch here. And these. This should be an easy fix. Food, hydroponics. I'm losing some metal doing this, though. That's not fun. Alright, never do that again. And how are we doing this? We need a gas catch at the top. And I can't centralize. I centered one up. Easy peasy. I have no idea the directional flow of this gas. And you know what? I'm gonna lock. Huh. I had a thought. I guess I would lock this, because this will probably end up being a wall. I don't want people going over this way. So you know what? Hold on, let's not lock it now. Because what I don't want to have happen is them open the door and then let the natural gas go in a different spot. I want it contained. I never want to have to filter it out. Oh, we know you only like me for Fallout videos, Hokie. We know that's how this works here. So I would want like a slope so it catches the gas, almost like a hydrogen catch. So up over. Is kind of the plan. Like that. I can put a pump right there. And I'll get rid of the stuff in a bit. So I just put the crap farm over here or something temporarily, the compost piles. I'm not gonna need them soon anymore. Here. For now they'll at least have 2. And I'll get rid of these, because that's where I'm getting my fertilizer. Nobody build themselves in the wall, please. Just don't do that. P-sip. Okay, can these for me, would you? I got those incoming. Nice. You messed up a Kappa. Good job, Ryan. I really like this game. I'm just giving you shit. Oh, he says this game. I can give you shit too. I'll need to move the hamster wheels. So this will get us up to the gas pump. And it's going to need its own filter. So plumbing, gas pump. I'm just teasing you, Hokie. So where do I want the filter? Like this? Sure. So directly in there, then filtered output would be a gas bridge. So we go this way. And then what I would do is send hydrogen. No, well, I mean... No, we're gonna get rid of that. I would send... I want to send the natural gas not into this room or into a machine because... Or maybe I could. Because if I send it to the last machine in line, it's more likely to not get backed up in this room. See, what I was worried about is that if I send it directly into the line with, like, the supply line from the geyser, then maybe the geyser would take priority or produce enough gas that none of the gas would ever get out of here, and it would just back up and, like, explode. This room would just become way pressurized. But if I send it to the last one in line, it's more likely to go in. I'll do that. Again, I was just getting food an hour ago. I'm back. Did I miss anything? Some progress, Wyvern. I mean, I got my natural gas generators going. I got my fertilizer makers. Like, they're all ready. I digged around some hydroponics. I'm switching over to mealwood here temporarily just to see how this works. But some changes. Some changes. You're too OP in that world. Building lacks resources. Oh, it's because resources. Don't you worry about that game. Unreachable. I could have sworn I dug that, but they'll go do that job now. I have access to all that food as well, because I need to keep taking the iron ore out of here. I need to get all these iron pockets. I only really want to use gold again for machines that need to be hot. So they've done what they could in here. What are these power? Stress and the bench, and also the batteries. I could put them right here temporarily. I keep moving these until I don't need them anymore. I see no reason. I usually just pick up the hamster wheels or pick up existing buildings and scooch them. That'd be really convenient. Because having to move them and lose your resources, I think I lose half of my stuff every time I break it. That sucks. Being able to move a building would be awesome. You want a priority line pipe in the geyser? And the fertilizer make. Wait, if you want a priority line, pipe the geyser into the fertilizer maker line. Yeah, I see that working too. I don't know, I don't know. I'll try this, you know, see how it works. We'll see, but yeah, it makes sense. Not a hooker, not a hooer with that host. Thank you, not a hooker, for that host. I appreciate it. How'd your stream go? You finally done? You finally done with the stream? Thank you, Nada, for that host. I appreciate it. How things go. But yeah, we'll try this. We'll try. So I would send it to this right here. But I just thought of something. This line would go through here. Well, I would need another bridge. You wrecked the world at the end? Chaos. Well, as long as you had fun. As long as you had fun. I'll break that bridge. I got an idea. So we'll go up. This. Here. Gas pipe bridge. Rotate. Boop. And then these can go down here and connect. So that is an output. And that'll go into there. We'll see how this works. So that's good. And then the filter will be natural gas. So the natural gas will go there. Look at all this stuff built eventually. And I'll move the bathrooms. I mean, heck, I can put the bathrooms over here. If you haunt a fire staff as a ghost, there's a chance to set everything on fire. Oh, Christ. Don't tell people that. More people will start haunting things. It's bad enough people hunt things as is. I mean, you didn't spawn in, like, Bearger to break everything, though? Because Bearger. Oh, I hope you had fun, Nada. I was there for a little bit before I had to start streaming. I was working. I was lurking. Battery bank. Well, I want to close this thing up, but I need to make another way around. Decisions. These things are full. Wow. Temperature in here is still doing good. Nice. And you know, I have come to a point where these things have been full. So I'll say it necessary and put another ration box here. Folks, the filter and the pump aren't going to work. It's connected to an output. What are you talking about? So that pump sends gas to this thing. Oh, yeah, that's right. I have to rotate it. And then it'll work. I just have to rotate it. For some weird reason, I'm thinking the green's the input. But yeah. Shipwreck bug. Indeed, it's a rank. All I gotta do is flip it. So that'll work. I'll just update the filter. It was just the filter that needed to be switched. Okay, don't dig yourselves in, but... Oh, please be a hatch in here. If I can get another hatch and I can free them, that'd be sweet. So now we have some bathrooms over yonder. I could even just put a door here and wall this off. Keep the poopy air over here. Sure. Put a tile here. Why not? I'll save you the headache. Well, thanks, man. Alright, so I get so much power to this whole setup. That's weird. It's not showing me the power requirement for the pump. Gas pump unreachable. Well, that is because we don't have our ladders here. And then I don't need the wires exposed. And I wouldn't mind getting rid of this insulated tile ladder. Scoot some things around. What's up, Wind? How you doing? There you go. Well, see how that goes. Do you know what the soul food buff does? I have no idea, B-Sip. I've only seen it, like, in the, I think, if you go to, like, barbecue? Yeah, just says temporarily grants it. So I have no idea what it does. A storm just set off your car alarm? Damn. Apparently everyone's getting storms. A lot of people are coming in here talking about storms. Jeez. I could use some rain over here. Hey, I hear dogs outside. Rain comes here, lowers the temperature, gets nice and cool again. That'd be the life. Drondia's just sleeping in the poop air. Drondia loves it. That was basically the plan right there. So I'll leave it open for now because we'll use an airlock, I think, and use some more mesh tile right here. So that doesn't need to exist. This can get deconstructed. They still have to get access to these, so that's more dig jobs. New dupe! New dupe time! Ooh, diver's lungs with strength. You're not great, but I have food. I have insufficient oxygen generation. Algae, where am I at? Ooh, I need to go mine up some algae, but I know where some algae is. I can still get by with a deoxidizer, so we're gonna roll with this. We're gonna take May here. Wade, and thank you for that host. I appreciate that support. But yeah, it's good to see you, Wind. Let's go pick winner. Becky! Becky gets it. I think, is this Becky's first time being a dupe? I don't know. I think so, right? What was it, 343? I don't remember typing it. I might be wrong. I think Becky may have been in an early world. There you go, Becky. You get to be May, whose job should be good and ready. Awesome. I don't even know if Becky's here right now. So that all is ready. I could just put an airlock here to save myself the trouble. Alright. You're the Grandmaster of dupes, but hop for Ripfall and Charming. Thank you for the 5 boof coins, Charming. I appreciate it. Oh god, Becky. Oh, look at all this food. Look at all this. I can just make so much food. Food's not an issue anymore. It's not. If I just make a ton of frost buns, we're golden. So what are these? Predicted good yield. Wow, that fluctuation. 1571. What's the issue? What's the issue? Creeper Clouds with a 6-month resub. 2/3 of the way to a Twitch Prime pregnancy sub. Creeper, thank you so much for the 6-month resub, dude. Welcome back to the herd, friend. Get some boof spam in chat for Creeper. Creeper, thank you for the continued support, buddy. I do indeed appreciate it. We're almost a sub baby, indeed. We almost had a sub baby. Thank you, buddy. Then if you go to nap, you're gonna fall asleep and you're never gonna wake up. And then you're gonna be like, your sleep schedule is gonna be even worse. It's a trap. Don't do it. Air pressure is still too low. It's very strange because it's high in some spots, it's low in some. It's because of the way gases mix. I guess I should say they don't mix. I'll shut the door and see how that plays out. This is why I need one type of gas in there. Because gases are just really strange. There's 20 grams of oxygen in there. You can breathe. Just, alright, your gas is gone. You're done. Lowers athletics by 2 and lowers stress by 15%. Yeah, that sounds pretty useless, actually. That sounds unnecessary indeed, Bsip. But there we go, natural gas selection and everything else. Which would be poop air. I mean, I could put poop air in here, and as long as it's just poop air, it's fine. But I have no particular use for poop air. I could send poop air to a puff, but it would also be any O2 that got in here, or CO2 that got sucked up. I might just send it to the centralized, like, shaft at base, the mine shafts or whatever we're calling them. So, say I route that gas up here, just behind all these things. You don't really see them. And then just like that. Why not? Decent. You can mod in your sleep. Yeah, right. I like how it works. I could put another fertilizer maker in here also. I mean, I could also put another one here, just change the roof. Not an issue. But I was thinking Weezewort's up here. Oh, you need a... Copy settings, Weezewort. Why didn't it put any Weezeworts in here? Weird priorities. Do I not have Weezewort? Cancel. 2. I have Weezewort seeds. I can go get more. I mean, we opened this thing up over here for a reason. Screw it. Pick up these Weezeworts. I'm glad you don't live underground. What's the future plan you've got for the bases? I want to get the whole fertilizer maker setup thing going because I don't really have a lot of fertilizer. I'm getting by with the compost piles. I want to regularly fertilize crops and grow food better. I want to make some, probably like a really cold room where I send just freezing air through a thermoregulator. And then I regulate sleet wheat growing. And I use atmo switches and temperature switches and stuff. It's going to require a nice setup, but I'm just trying to get by right now as we get a solid grasp of the game, understanding of it, I guess. I need to tap into this geyser now. So let's think. I'm ready to introduce natural gas to this. It'll produce CO2, but I have not come up with a way of dealing with the CO2. Now a scrubber would solve it. Easy. So I might just do that. And if I do, I take all the CO2 over here. What do I do with it? I just put it in a room with a scrubber, and then I create poop water, and I can send the poop water right into the poop water supply. Well, that'll do. I could send the poop water up here. Holy shit! Hokey's solidifying the bid cup again, and there goes the one blue gem that ruined the cup last time. Hokey with 10,000 fucking boof coins. Enjoy your vacation. Thank you, Lynn, for doing the last 2 Fridays. Hokey, holy shit. Thank you for the 10,000 boof coins, Hokey. I appreciate that support. Get some love and hype and spam and boof things and all kinds of things in chat for Hokey. Jesus Christ. There's like nothing left in the cup. It's only... There's a turquoise gem and I think a squished gray boof coin that's twitching. Look at it. The bottom of the cup. Thank you, Hokey, for the ridiculous amount of bits, buddy. I appreciate that support. That is fucking crazy. I know, Lynn. Exactly. But thank you, Hokey. It's appreciated, man. Absolutely appreciated. How close are you to the next badge? I've got to know. I gotta know now, man. You gotta tell me. That's nuts. All right, I gotta think before Hooky distracts me again. What am I doing with the CO2? I just thought of a funny way of doing it. Like I could put CO2 directly right here, have it fall down here, put a scrubber there, close the room up. That'd be an interesting way. Like nobody would ever need to get to the room. You were 900. Oh, is it by every 10,000? Jeez.
Yeah. After the.
Yep. Jesus Christ. That is knuckin' futz. Where am I putting a CO2 scrubber? I don't really have a CO2 problem in the base. I don't need to scrub it. I can just use terrariums. We the lurkers for the 23 boof coins filling up the cup. Thank you, we the lurkers for the boof coins for filling up the cup. I appreciate that support just as much, man. Thank you, dude. 10K for the next. That is ridiculous. That is ridiculous. Thank you, Hokey. Absolutely appreciate it, man. Say I do this. Say I kill this building. Then I can put a scrubber right here, right? Because they're only 2x2. Ay, ay, ay. Hokey is absolutely nuts. Thank you, man. Do you plan on filling all of those bunks? Oh, the beds? Potentially. They're just there to have it ready. Like that. CO2 scrubber. I could leave that a door. But I don't ever want that to be a door, do I? Because then that would eventually let stuff out. Hold on, let's put the gas pipe. I wish you could input into the CO2 scrubber. I wish you could pump directly to it and not just pump into the room. That'd be cool. Charbig with the 5 boof coins, more gray because it can't be. Well, thank you, dude, for the gray gems. Appreciate it. Now how do I get... I don't, unless I delete that and I send it up and over. Shit. I could go straight through this line. That'd work. That'll do, pig. That'll do. And I can just put the vent right here. Got it. That was my pocket change for this week. Hokey is like... He's a sugar daddy, all right. He's a pimp named Slickback. Confirmed. Pimp named Slickback. Thank you, pimp named Slickback, Hokey. That is absolutely nuts, Hokey. Thank you, dude, for that support, man. You know I appreciate it. Miss Peyton with the 24 boof coins filling it up. More cup filling. Thank you, Miss Peyton, for the boof coins and the bits. Appreciate it. Topping it off. Thank you, Husky Potato, for the 6 gray gems, too. You guys are nuts. Oh, shit. It's unreachable. That's an issue. Alright, that explains the sudden lack of progress. Pimp named Slickback. That is Hokey. Is that pump at the top of the slanted room for natural gas? Because like natural gas is heavy NOx. B-Step, I won't want anything in this room. Eventually, all the gases will just get out of here. I can pull it at the bottom, sure, but I'm gonna have that pump running 24/7. And if any gas does get in this room, I want it gone. Second Dreamer with the 5 boof coins. Thank you, Second Dreamer, for the boof coins, man. I appreciate that too. I didn't even think of something. I kind of forgot. I got ahead of myself. Hold on. We have to think about how we're getting the heavy watt wire to the battery bank. Because I can use a wire bridge to get it through a wall easily, and I can just drag it straight across here. And I can hide it behind duplices. You can do that. So let's make this a 1 so it never gets done, and just plan. So if I link these up, now I could send it up to that with a wire bridge, and I think that would still, like, this would still count as connectivity, right? Just like that. That'd still be connectivity. And I could do this. So heavy watt wire. All right, so that gets all of those power makers on the same grid. So I got to get it out of here to the power bank. What's the new update? Because I'm kind of confused. Exclamation point only update. Looks like Lynn already got you covered, but it's mainly about food and agriculture, as the name would imply. But it was like irrigation, farming crops. There's new food to cook. Cooking's like way more important. Tons of new crops. Natural gas is a huge thing, which I just found another natural gas geyser. Yes! That's good. So there's new power sources. Bunch of different automation. You can automate your massage tables. You can plant weezeworts. How dare I forget? And you can use a copy setting for storage compactors and make multiple storage compactors have the same settings, and it's great. I love that. That's one of my favorites. No wire, no liquid intake. That's right. I need to get good water to you, which shouldn't be overly difficult. I could just go all the way over and around. That's not difficult. Drew with 100 purple boof coins. Okay, made it to the cup. I thought it missed. Drew, thank you for the 100 boof coins. Much appreciated. Heavy watt wires can't use the wire bridge? They look like they're using the wire bridge to me. What are you talking about? They can't go through walls, but it looks like they're working. Copy settings a godsend? Yes, it is. It's a godsend. I made fun of it so much in my last few runs. Like, I would have storage compactor rooms that were like 4 times the size of this. And I'm like, everybody spam PogChamp as I do the best thing ever in this game. And I'm going through, like, selecting the specific things that I want. It was the worst thing ever. I'm very happy for that change. But let's think about this. If I just go up the side here with the good water, I can go, I mean, hell, I can go up all the way over and into the CO2 scrubber. Then I have to output poop water back, which is easy. That's easy. Let's go with that for now. If I ever need to change it, we can do that. Okay, input. Wire bridge. Gotcha. And then output. I have to get poop water to those, but I don't really think it's going to hurt just to take the CO2 scrubber like this. I don't think it's going to be an issue. Manual settings, gross. Yeah, and the PogChamp spam was great on those days. So, for some weird symmetry sake, I'll do one of these numbers. I suppose as I get more and more sources of poop water, I can just tap them into this grid and send them away. So there we are. That does that. That, of course, needs power. All these things need power, but I need to focus on the power grid. I think that'll work. I don't see a problem with the wire bridges VSIP. If I come into a problem, then I'll have to change the way I do things, which will suck, but we'll see. Now I need to get this power out of here and to my future battery bank. Why is this happening? Ty's having lots of fun with it. But it was the storage compactor shenanigans we were making fun of